I've always known I wanted to be a mum one day. I just never imagined it'd happen like this.
Well, I never planned any of my kids. They just kind of happened. And believe me, if I can make a half-decent mum in the end, then anybody can. And what about Nate?
He said he'd stand by me whatever I decide to do, which is basically him taking zero responsibility and leaving it down to me. I ain't got a flipping clue what he actually wants.
You roped me in to help and I'm doing all graft here.
Sorry, mate. My head's all over the place, if I'm honest.
Why? What's up?
Tracy's pregnant.
Flipping heck. You don't hang about.
It weren't planned. Kind of freaked out and said some stuff I really wish I hadn't.
He tried to lecture me on taking the pill. And then when he found out I'd had an abortion before, he freaked out, tried to accuse me of trying to trap him. Because, wait for it, he's a safe bet.
Yeah, but come on, he's not the first bloke to act like an absolute tool in these situations, is he? But, and I say this from vast experience, people do often react and say stuff they don't mean.
I just think I don't really know him that well. I mean, he's so young, he's not the settling down type, it's just too much too soon.
Two seemed dead good together before this.
We were, but who wants a kid with someone they hardly know?
So what are you gonna do?
We need to be honest with ourselves. This ain't the right time for either of us. There's no way we can have this baby.
This last year's just not been easy for anyone. Dark times that I don't think we're out of just yet. I was lying in bed last night and I felt so confused. And then I thought, I've got this tiny life growing inside me. A little light in the dark. It made me realise I want to keep it safe. So I'm going to have this baby.
Well, I reckon you're selling yourself short.
What do you mean?
When Samson's mum died, you were only tiny. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But I got on with it, because that's what you have to do. Having my son making of me, just don't rule yourself out. You surprise yourself if you try.
I do want kids one day, I don't know if I'm ready for it.
If everyone waited for perfect time, there'd be no one having kids. You make it work. And it'd be the best thing you ever do.
The kind of guy who has to plan things. I'm not spontaneous. I wish I was, but I'm just not wired that way. So when things suddenly get out of my control, I can freak out a bit.
This has come as a shock to me too, you know. Despite what you might think, I didn't plan any of this.
No, you didn't. I'm so sorry.
I'm super careful with contraception, especially after what happened before.
I believe you, I really do. There's just so much we don't know about each other.
Telling me?
But one thing I do know is that I don't want to lose you. Please. This don't have to be over.
I don't want to lose you either.
Then you won't. I meant it when I said I'd never abandon a kid. That ain't me telling you what I think you want to hear. I want us to make this decision together.
I know this is probably not great timing. And there'll be a gazillion reasons why we shouldn't do this, but I really want to have this baby.
For real?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Will I be your dad?
This is definitely not a drill.
This probably ain't how we would have planned it, but we'll make it work, yeah?